This is going to be the restoration of the car, the detailing. First of all, just so you know what we're doing, Mom, this is for you. Your emblems had faded, so I picked up some paint. That'll focus in, I don't know. At any rate, we're going to highlight those, portion of it anyway. Now, the motor. First of all, I want to grab a few more high points here that we want to make certain that we put back. This marking is directly above the brake booster. It's yellow and it has a red insert. Once we do the motor or the firewall painting, that'll be gone, so I have to make sure we get it back now. A little bit further towards the driver's side of the car, there's another one that has been partially painted over, so we'll bring that about. The sticker, I have new ones of it. It's the EPA information. It's directly behind the windshield washer container. All of that will have to be replaced. Clean up the heater support, the heater motor. All of this will be done. One thing I want to make certain that I duplicate is that the bolts and such on the manifolds, they have blue paint on them. That little center hose there will be painted blue. That's the way it came from the factory. The exhaust manifolds, I'm going to clean those up, put them back sort of a silver color so that they'll glisten. Torsion bars will be painted black. Power steering unit will be black again. The fan and the pulleys, they need to be painted. From the factory, we have the yellow paint that is on the original battery tray and holder. That will all be duplicated again and will be put back. Battery cable will be black. We'll keep all this stuff to make certain we have a match on it. But all the speckles and the caca that's down in there will all look like new. The brake booster will be painted back to cast. Alternator looks pretty good. I'll probably touch it up a little bit. All the hoses will be replaced. Top of the radiator will be done. We'll get rid of that cap, Mom. Let's see. The hood support cushions, those are worn. I'll replace those. I have a new hood insulator that'll be put on for just a little bit to the left of the 3 holes in the hood. I don't know for certain what it's depicting, but it'll go back on. Now, a few things that we're going to do. We're going to pull the bumper off the car. We're going to pull the grill out because I was noticing that the problem is some overspray in the corner, right in through here. So I want to put all that the way that it should be. Same with on this side. Down in the corner, there's a little overspray. Probably while we have it out, we'll paint the grill. Let's see. New antifreeze sticker. So I can get a location of it. It's directly in front of the 2 horns. Horns to be repainted, by the way. Now, one thing you'll note down in the front, in here, it's brown here and it's black down in there. That was something Chrysler did so that you could not see the body color through the grill. So we'll replace that. That'll take a little bit of time, but we have to get down below and shoot up. We have to take a lot of parts off to get to it. The steering box, if I can, I'm going to pull the whole box off the car and we'll sandblast it and then clean it and then redo it, probably cover it with natural color. all the lines will be cleaned. Wiring looks good, we'll just straighten it out a little bit. Original shock absorbers, notice they've got a little bit of blue. Probably I'll have to paint the shocks to match the original color here. You can get that done. I think that's it for now until we get it up in the air, and then there'll be some more underneath. Things like the distributor bracket and the coil bracket, they'll be cleaned up and made to look like new again. See if there's anything else I need to highlight. I don't think so. Some unique things that will be left. If you look over here, the runs in the original paint. What I'll do is I'll scuff that lightly, and we'll probably leave that just because it's there. I don't know if it's on this side. Not as bad, but there is some. Generally, this shows up better than what it does looking through the lens. So, again, this emblem will also be detailed out. I think that's it for now. I'm going to shut it off. One other thing I'm going to try and clean up a little bit. Around this bolt, it had been broken. Dan Wilson had welded it, but he didn't detail it out. So I'll clean that up, and then we can paint it when we paint the undercarriage or the engine compartment. And all the little, the springs and the latches and stuff will be detailed out, as will that latch. So, okay, that's it for now. Get real well, but one thing we're going to do is put new undercoating in the wheel well. So we'll take the tires and wheels off. Then coming underneath, you can see how these things are just kind of scuffed up. All of that will be repainted semi-gloss as in the factory, and the motor will look good. Tie rod ends, I'm going to pull the whole bottom sector out, and that's what we're going to do today. Clean it up, get the excess grease off, and then paint them. Same with the ball joints. I don't know for certain what we'll be able to do with some of the lower control arms, but we'll do something. Same with the brake pads. What I'm looking for will be identifying marks. I want to make certain that I replace this. This is a chalk mark on the rear end. Driveline there has 2 marks. There's like a splash of yellow here. Someone sneezed when they had it in their mouth. Some of this stuff, I don't know if we'll be doing it today or not. Mostly what I'm going to work on will be the stuff in the front end. Because once the motor's out, then we can do it and actually maintain it better. I don't see any special little identifying marks that we have to worry about in here. You'll see what this looks like now, and then you'll see what it looks like after Dave and I are through with it. All of this All of that will be cleaned up. Okay, I think we're ready to start.